Welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel before we go. Subscribe is number one thing. Like, comment and share. Please subscribe to my channel. This tutorial is to show you two noticeable things to be achieved. Two noticeable things to be achieved on your clipper blade before your clipper blade can be sharpened, correctly tested and confirmed. Yeah, this tutorial now, sharpening is not the most important we want to do, but I must have to sharp clipper blade for you to see exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. Yeah, if you watch this clipper blade very well, last person that sharpened it correctly before it was used done. Let us watch the bottom clipper blade too, all are the same. Now I want to sharpen this clipper blade, this set of clipper blade styrex, according to the way I used to sharp, following the normal processes. So as I've said earlier, sharpening is not the most important thing we want to deal about in this tutorial. I want to show you two noticeable things that we must acquire. I must acquire. Anybody that wants to sharpen clipper blade must acquire before the upper and the bottom clipper blade can be sharpened correctly, tested and confirmed. Let me still repeat it again. Before a clipper blade, that is upper and the bottom clipper blade, can be sharpened correctly, tested and confirmed, there are two noticeable things that we must have to achieve. When you watch this clipper blade very well, after the sharpening of the clipper blade, the upper and the bottom clipper blade, the surface have to be flattened. That is what exactly I am doing this tutorial for, not because of sharpening, but I must have to sharp for you to understand. The surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade must be very flattened and shining. Those are the two things. The surface, the inner surface of the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade must have to be shining across. All the surfaces must shine, must be shining. Then secondly, the surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade must have to be flattened, completely flattened, generally flattened. All the surface must be flattened correctly. When you look at the upper clipper blade, the surface have to be flattened correctly and shining. When you watch the bottom clipper blade, it has to be shining across all over and very flattened the whole surface. Those two things you must to achieve. Can you see this bottom clipper blade now? Everything shine across and everything flat equally. The level have to be the same. See that area I'm pointing to? There's black portion there. I still have to repeat that area. But that is not where we are going. After every all the surfaces have to be very flattened and shining across before it can cut. If you sharpen your clipper blade and its was very shining, but if the surface does not flat, you cannot cut here. Yeah, there's no how you can sharpen correctly and flatten. The shining has to come out. Take note. When you sharpen your clipper blade and the surface is very flattened all across, that shining must have to come out. But at times you may sharpen your clipper blade, the upper and the bottom clipper blade. The shining may come out, but if the flatness of the upper and the bottom clipper blade is not there, it cannot cut air. That is exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. Look at the surface now. Everything has shined across all over the surfaces. But now, see the way I am pointing. Can you see the way I'm going? All the surfaces are very flattened. Very flattened. No space is higher than the other. All are equally in the same portion. Can you see it? That is exactly what I'm trying to fashion out. Those two things go together. The shining across all over the surfaces and the completely entirely flattened of the whole surfaces for the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade. If you achieve your flatness, the shining is not there, to not work fine. If you achieve your shiny and the flatness is not there, the clipper blade will not work fine. But it's very hard for you to be getting flattening and not shining. Everything have to shine across. You can only get shiny at times If the flatness is not there, it will not cut hair. Yeah, it will be as if you just even spoil that blade. It will not cut. You may sharpen and get the shining across all over the upper and the bottom clipper blade, but still your clipper blade may not work. You have to achieve those two things: the shining across all the surfaces for the upper and the bottom clipper blade, number one, and the flatness of the upper and the bottom clipper blade all across, that is number two. Those are the two things you have to achieve before your clipper blade can be tested and confirmed. Let me still repeat it again. When you sharpen your clipper blade, the upper and the bottom clipper blade, the upper and the bottom clipper blade have to shine across. That is number one. After the shining, all the surfaces have to be flattened. The upper and the bottom clipper blade have to be flattened, the whole surfaces. That is why when we are testing like this, using freehand testing styling method, you will see carbon from the left hand side to the right hand side, from the right hand side to the left hand side of the clipper blade, which means the entire surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade are very, very flattened and are shining across. That is why when you close the two blades together and you tested it, it now gives you this carbon from the left hand side to the right hand side. Can you see it? That is why it can give you this sign. That is why it can give you. Without the shining all across the whole surfaces for the upper and the bottom clipper blade and the flatness, this sign cannot come out. So those two noticeable things have to be achieved before your clipper blade can be tested and work fine and confirmed. So thank you for watching my tutorial. Thank you for listening to me since. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed. That's the number one thing you have to do. Subscribe because of another video. Subscribe for you to see all my YouTube videos. Please subscribe now. Thank you. Be expecting another valuable video.
You